From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Naira Ahmed. The attempted assassination of former U.S. President Donald Trump is hanging over Milwaukee as the Republican National Convention gets underway. Republicans have formally elected Trump as their 2024 presidential nominee today, and he was named Ohio Senator J.D. Vance as his running mate. Canadian Press reporter Kelly Malone says Saturday's shooting at a Trump rally in Pennsylvania has put a focus on security at the convention.
There is no lack of police or security when you are around. The convention center itself has barricades, fences, and even within restaurants and buildings nearby, hotels, you have to get specialized access to get in.
This morning, the classified documents case against Trump in Florida was dismissed, and the White House says the U.S. Secret Service will protect presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. after the assassination attempt. Meanwhile, Public Safety Minister Dominic LeBlanc is confident in the RCMP's ability to protect Canadian politicians.
We have, over the last number of years, specifically in the last 2 years, increased the funding to the RCMP so that they'll have all the tools necessary and the people necessary to do the work that Canadians expect them to do in a democracy.
LeBlanc says he won't share the specifics about threats against Canadian politicians or who they could be coming from because discussing such matters could encourage others to take similar violent steps. He condemned the shooting at Trump's rally in Pennsylvania that left one person dead and at least 2 others in the crowd injured. British Columbia's premier wants to support Newfoundland and Labrador's plan to sue Ottawa over the equalization program. The federal program transfers money from wealthier provinces to poorer ones. The Newfoundland and Labrador government has said the formula is flawed, noting the province could have received between $450 million and $1.2 billion in each of the last 5 years instead of receiving nothing. BC Premier David Eby would not confirm whether his province would join the lawsuit, but says the status quo is, quote, completely unacceptable. The Crown Indigenous Relations Minister has apologized to 9 First Nations in Manitoba and Saskatchewan following decades of labeling the Dakota and Lakota as refugees.
Today, on behalf of the Government of Canada and all Canadians, we seek to begin to mend this injustice with 3 simple words. We are sorry.
Because Ottawa referred to them as refugees, the Dakota and Lakota were not included in treaty negotiations. Canada has also viewed them as being American despite their strong presence north of the border. And Chorus Entertainment expects to slash around 800 full-time positions by the end of next month. It comes after the company reported its third quarter earnings, which included a loss of $769.9 million. The job loss has come during a turbulent year for the Toronto-based television and radio broadcaster, which has blamed advertising revenue on declines, regulatory changes, and licensing battles. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Major League Baseball's Home Run Derby will be held tonight in Arlington, Texas, as teams take a break for all-star activities. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the Toronto Blue Jays is the Derby's defending champion, but he won't be competing in this year's event. 4 players from the National League and 4 players from the American League will be swinging for the fences at Global Life Field, including former Jays slugger Teoscar Hernandez representing the LA Dodgers. And Canada coach Jesse Marsh says the South American organizers of Copa America made some fundamental errors in organizing the tournament, which was fraught with problems on and off the field.
They made the mistake of thinking that they were just going to bring all their people from South America and be able to run a tournament in a new country, and they were going to be able to do it seamlessly. And they made a massive mistake in that.
Local police say 27 arrests and 55 ejections were made in the crowd chaos at the Copa America final between Colombia and Argentina last night. From the Canadian Press, I'm Naira Ahmed.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.